Hey folks, Trouble Cat here, and this video serves a couple of purposes. First of all, to test my new recording setup. I want to make sure that I can actually be heard and that the blue screen effects that I'm going to be attempting are actually going to look sort of okay. And so that's pretty much already accomplished in the first, 20 seconds. The other thing that I wanted to, sorry, I know I'm looking at the monitor here, I'm checking things out. Anyway, the other thing was to mention, I know I said I would be posting a sort of cut-down version of the first show of the new format in my last vlog, and I talked a little bit about what that format was going to be like, I think. I'm not really too happy with the way that ended up coming out, so I will not, in fact, be posting that. However, I've thought of something that I think will work much better, just because it'll be sort of more tied together, more unified. And what I really wanted to achieve was I wanted to do something that was more like an online show about gaming as opposed to just showing, gameplay commentary. I want to do something a little bit more / different. So the idea that I've had is basically each episode of the show is going to be looking at a different game, and we're going to be trying to drag out sort of the heart of the gods, the heart of each game in each episode that we're looking at, with this particular emphasis on trying to find out what is really good about that game, what makes that game fun, and we're going to make this a little bit challenging. We'll look at good games, of course, but also sometimes terrible, terrible, terrible games. For example, I've got this game right here, which is pretty god-awful, as you can possibly imagine from looking at it. Vietnam 2. And we might take a look at this at some juncture. Actually, it says Vietnam Special Assignment 2. So we might take a look at that, for example, or other terrible, terrible things. We're going to try and extrapolate something enjoyable in all these games. So it'll be kind of a mix of review and gameplay commentary, because it's not just going to be showing like all these like little smidgens of games and stuff. I'm going to try and find a section in each game, like a coherent segment of gameplay that sort of sums up the game nicely. And I mean, there will be other cut together bits as well, and there will be quite a bit about talking about the good and bad things about the game, so sort of reviewing kind of stuff, but mixed with a more coherent, flowing gameplay video as going on while that happens. So it'll be sort of a little bit different from things you've maybe seen before, and that is kind of the point. I think it's going to be good. It will take me a bit longer to produce episodes because I'll have to record quite a bit of each game to try and find these areas that I think really sort of exemplify the awesome. And that'll take a bit longer to do, and also there will be a bit more editing going on, stuff like that. So they'll probably be out once a week at best, and I'm aiming for lengthwise anywhere from 20 minutes to an hour, like just as long as it takes, as long as I can keep it interesting. But yeah, probably starting at around 20 minutes, maybe as low as 15 sometimes, and there will be cut-down versions or intro videos or something like that on YouTube for realsies this time, unlike with the first episode, because as I said, I felt like it was a little bit sort of boring. It was kind of slow and plodding. I wasn't too happy with it, but I did get it out there, and it was good because it sort of let me get some of the basic things down and running and understoodified. So anyway, that's all I want to cover today, folks. Thanks for watching, and keep an eye out for the new content. Trouble Cat out.